Hey man, what's your thought on creating content through AI? And I will add this is March 2022 now, and this is important because the
No,
AI,
23.
oh yeah,
23, baby.
23, because the AI timeline here is things are changing. Okay, so my view on AI content is the following. Google, as far as we can tell, Google is kind of giving the green light on it. They're basically saying if the content is good, we don't care how it's made. At the same time, we're a little bit skeptical of what Google is saying. We could see them kind of backtracking on this a little because they weren't very specific about it. They kind of use these more general terms, and I could just see them at some point in the future deciding they didn't like it anymore, and a mega slap coming for people. That being said, it seems like, at least for now, they're kind of throwing in the towel. I don't think they know how to deal with it, and so they're just saying, we just want the content to be good, right? My best advice would be, if you're using AI to create content, it works pretty well for kind of like low end stuff that's not very complex. For more technical stuff, it's going to be pretty rough. But yeah, it all really comes down to how good you are at using prompts. Some people, are very lazy with it and just try to get it to spit out one huge article at a time without really feeding it any kind of context or anything. Wouldn't recommend doing that. Really, you want to prime it up and get it to write in a specific kind of way and get it to even rewrite things. And then even after that, going and doing some human editing in there, making sure it's got all the facts right, and just adding a little bit of a human touch rather than just having the kind of the pure AI content. And if you're doing all that, I think it can be pretty good. Um, but yeah, I'm still not really using it as much as actually I would like to use it more than I am right now. I just uh, you know my school of thought is I'm just very much focused on doing things that are already working and repeating that for right now, um, at least for the time being. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to play around with AI a bit more in the near future. But for now, just I'm still not super focused on it. Um, but I understand that people are. I just think that a lot of people might end up wasting a lot of time on it as well and not really creating anything good with it. But if you're serious about it, and you really know what you're doing, and you're engineering these prompts well, and you're really, you've got a whole process for this whole thing, and you're not just trying to get it to spit out some article for you and just copy and pasting that. I think there's some smart people out there that are probably making some pretty awesome stuff with AI right now. But I think the extreme majority of people are not. Um, yeah, what are your views, Nick?
Yeah, before I took off to Vietnam, I started a little test AI situation on a site that I've got, and it's doing really well. So I'm going to definitely up it. But like Chris said, you kind of have to get people with or playing with prompts correctly, asking the right questions, and then you need the human edit factor. I wouldn't just go ahead and cut and paste whatever gets spit back out. At least rework stuff, and then add expertise into it. From a first person point of view. I think stuff like that will go a long way. At the Vietnam SEO Mastery Summit, we got to see Robert, and I'm probably gonna mess up his last name, Niechel.
The Polish gentleman.
Yes, give a amazing speech on AI. But something that really stuck to me was what he talked about. It cost
We'll be having him
Google.
on the podcast soon,
Yeah,
by the way.
nice. That'll be really exciting. I'm excited about that. But what it would cost Google um, to update their algorithms to go after stuff like this, and he gave a timeline basically based on the amount of money that it would cost them, saying that we're pretty secure in being able to use it to our advantage, at least for the time being. And we're talking about years, not just months. And so, he also tied it into this being the golden age of being able to use this AI technology and get pretty aggressive with it, and kind of leave on a bank run with it as well. So, I think, especially after seeing that, I'm definitely more excited about scaling things using AI. But, like I said, I've been messing with it here and there, like a month and a half tops. So infant phases, but I put up a post in the group recently showing that I hadn't been doing any backlinking to this particular asset. It had been sitting a while, and just with the content that was getting thrown up there. And again, this is edited content. It's not just cut and paste from ChatGPT. Um, but yeah, it resonated really well in the SERPs. It got picked up, indexed fast on page, 2, 3 really fast, and it's moving up continually. So yeah, is it a viable option? Absolutely, I would say.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.